Hey, this is Duya. For this week's episode, I invited Naw Sai, who is a research manager from Myanmar. Naw Sai, thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you for having me as well.
Could you please introduce yourself?
I am Naw Sai, and I'm now working as a research manager at the Freedom of Expression organization in Myanmar.
Could you please explain how ADAN is doing right now?
In fact, ADAN is an organization with the belief that kind of promoting freedom of expression in Myanmar, from which we have four specific thematics that we focus along. So one of them is journalism, because we believe that if we are to establish a democratic society, journalism is one of the pillar foundation for that. And as well as in order to promote and protest freedom of expression, we believe journalism is one of the directly related issues. So we work on that as well. And currently we've been working kind of media monitoring regarding with the journalism, FOE, free speech, as well as kind of internet communication shutdown, this kind of stuff. And we have been, since the coup, specifically focusing on these four thematics.
Yeah, I saw a journalist from Myanmar now was sentenced to 20 years in prison. How's the difference between before the coup and after the coup?
Since before the coups, I don't think there was much kind of freedom of journalism or freedom media that much. But steadily, I would say, progressing before the coups. But after the coups, it's gone. It's gone. All the years you have been reading, all the year you have been advocating, all the year you've been trying to promote journalism in Myanmar, every work stopped. And then I don't see any near future that journalism in Myanmar will try it again, or I don't know.
Since the coup, a lot of journalists from Myanmar, they exiled. Some of them are in prison. A few of them were killed. Mm-hmm. So upon that, what kind of reports ADAN Myanmar is produced?
Actually, we've been working, currently we are in the final process of kind of finalizing our next report on situations of freedom of expression in Myanmar, from which we also specifically seek the status of free speech, by which we said, those who, whether you are a journalist or whether you are ordinary citizen, if you are trying to make a post on social media or whatever platform that they can, and telling situation, discussing situation about what's going on in Myanmar or things like that. So those who make a post being arrested, and we also look at how the military junta specifically monitor or survey these people, and what kind of tools or strategy they use to kind of arrest, execute it. So yeah, we are working on this report, and it's in a very final process. So hopefully that we can release this very soon. And as well as we are also doing kind of monitoring on communication shutdown, particularly internet and mobile phone, this kind of stuff, in which area, in which region, mostly when. For example, if they are to attack civilian, if they are to kind of strike or these kind of things, and when they are to send their troops to the ground, this kind of times, they specifically shut down the internet or communication. Also, this kind of reason, for what reason, what is their trend pattern in doing this, we also do on this thematic kind of research. And we're trying to advocate others. So if when this happen and there's some concerns going on, so something like that. And we also work on what we call freedom of peaceful assembly in Myanmar, especially after the coups.
You mentioned about the internet shutdown in Myanmar. So how do you manage to get the real-time data, on-ground data from inside Myanmar when the internet is not available? How do you manage to do it?
That's really tricky part, actually. So what we do, we have quite a few approach for that. First, foremost, we do kind of media monitoring, of course. And then we have a network, let's say a figure that we can connect it to. And any things that we would like to confirm our informations from across, different partner organization or networks. We connect them, if not every day, if not every weeks, bi-monthly or bi-weekly, this kind of stuff. So that what we've been planning to do and been doing as well.
A lot of journalists are stay inside Myanmar. So as at the Myanmar, did you get any? Did you give any support to them? Not financially, I mean technically and other journalism related support.
I think we do. If not much, if not financial support directly or in the way around, we've been working with specific journalist organization in Myanmar. We also have, let's say, bi-weekly meeting, let's say, in order to get posted what's going on in Myanmar, not just general information, not just related to the fightings going on, not just related to the ITV situations, humanitarian situation, but also specific focus on journalists, like how they are conducting, how they are getting the source to report back, or the kind of situation, their families, or their mental, or this kind of stuff as well.
As far as I know, a lot of Burmese media organizations, like they gone exiled. And also they're really depends on the CJ or like civilian journalists. How do you think about like depending on a CJ is better than depending on a real journalist?
That's, the question that I have no right to answer or no right to respond. I don't know whether, a news, a report reported by CJ or a professional journalist, which one, I don't know which is better in terms of the quality. But for me, if I am to get a news, what's going on there, if I am to get a specific news, if it is a news that describe the event, that describe how it happened, that describe, it's related, whoever reported to me, I assume it's a news that I should be taking into consideration. That's what I think, but I don't know who is better, who is more kind of professional, this kind of stuff, I don't know for sure. But, I think in terms of the news, if you get the news that you want, or the news that describe the event, that is all about for me.
So as a researcher in Myanmar, how the coup changes your life? How's it impact to you?
Not just to me, no. That every researcher or those being working in this political conflict or human rights based, professions, or they've been working in these areas. That's changed a lot. Now they cannot walk freely, for sure. They cannot expose themselves who they are. If you are to expose yourself that you are a human rights researcher, or that you are a journalist, or that you are a student involved in citizens or engaged in this kind of stuff, you cannot go freely. By which, what I'm trying to say is, if I am describe myself as a researcher and how the coup impact on me, it's a lot. In terms of personal level, in terms of professional level, in terms of future, if we are to say really big things, that's really negatively impact. Researching is all about, searching intellectual that you think that might appropriate for the country, for the development, or anything such that you think you will recommend them from the finding that you research. We cannot do that anymore. So in terms of professional, or in terms of the value that we think that should be, and we cannot do that anymore. So that's what I think, living inside the country and doing research is really tricky now.
What do you hope for the future of Myanmar?
All the best that we can hope. Now, the situation getting more intense inside the country, and then every part of the country getting worse and worse. And I don't think the wars are keep coming. More wars than that will keep coming as well. And I just want, I just hope for the people they can get themselves going to a safe place, and then make sure that their property are less harmed, less robbed. And I hope, we can able to get, where we wanted to get. We want maybe the people, the movement, the youth. I hope what they demanded or what they dreamed, or what they dream of Myanmar as a country, they want to get soon. That I just hope it. I just hope people to get safe and the country getting better.
Yeah, I hope so too. Okay. Well, then, Naw Sai, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Democracy yashi ye do ye Democracy yashi ye